not David Tutera.
Over there next to the other water bottles.
That's all right. So I am a member and board of advisor director for the American Disc Jockey Association. How many of you here believe that a great DJ makes a great wedding an even better celebration? Our goal as an organization is to help, just like so many other great organizations such as ABC, ILEA, NACE, and countless others. Our entire mission is to help great people become great DJs so that they can work with great people like you and have great celebrations with wonderful wedding couples. So, I also happen to be a bridal show promoter, and about 2.5, 3 years ago, we reached out to David to do an appearance. And I had the very good fortune of getting to know him personally, and as you will see in his presentation, he is one of the most genuine, nice, hard-working people, just like each and every one of us here. So it is my distinguished pleasure to introduce my very good friend. Please welcome Mr. David Tutera.
I'm nervous today. And I'm nervous because of everything that is happening in our city here. So I'm not going to spend much time on it. But I do need to keep it floral to reminding ourselves why we do what we do. I'm incredibly passionate about this industry. I'm incredibly delighted to know that we create moments in people's lives that create happiness, that create joy. And I landed yesterday, and it's very rare that I wind up as I travel through the world feeling very unsure of what I'm going to speak about. So I stayed in my room last night. Typically I go out, I meet with people, I go for drinks, maybe I can do a little gambling. But last night I stayed in my room, and I kept trying to figure out what I can bring out to all of you today that's going to allow you to go home to your lives and allow you to know how to take your businesses to the next level. A friend of mine, his niece got shot in the incident the other day, and she's recovering with surgery, and I extend hope and gratitude and kindness because love wins, hope wins, kindness wins, faith wins, and we are the ones that shed that light on everyone. And as you all are here today in this room and have been here for these 3 days, and I commend every one of you for being here, staying here, loving what you do, sharing what you want to learn, learning more from one another, and now listening to me. You know, I found in my pocket about 5 minutes ago my daughter's sock. I guess from laundry, and I'm holding on to it so tight because I'm not honestly nervous when I speak. And when I walked out here, I wanted to make sure I can connect to you. You hear a lot of professionals speak, and this isn't about me, how fabulous I've tried to create a career, or how fabulous people perceive me to be. Listen, it's a long journey. I've worked very hard. I've sat in the audience just like you are right now. I've wanted to be on this stage, and I've wanted to be able to get to a point in my career where I can teach people what I've learned, the mistakes that I've made, the challenges that I've been through. This is a very difficult business, but the God's honest truth is, if we remain connected and focused to our clients and listen really hard to what they're looking to achieve, we are so lucky to do what we do every day. Don't you love being in this industry? I mean, here's the thing. Every day, I'm not doing the PowerPoint. I'm not doing any of that stuff. I'm not showing you how fabulous this party idea was, because I want you to be fabulous at what you do in the dynamics of how you choose to do it. Our jobs are to connect. So, I'm going to meet you for the first time, and you're going to be my potential client. I'm going to meet you, you're going to be my potential client. Or I'll meet you, and you'll be my potential client. What we need to understand is that we need to first become someone that they trust. We all sort of get so caught up in let's show everyone our work, and this is what I did for this client, this is what I'm going to do for you. But we need to create what I like to say, the smoke and the mirrors and the illusion, that we know more about that client than they know about what they need. So I meet you, and you're going to tell me everything it is that you want. My job, my only job at that point, your job at that moment is to do one thing. Listen. Don't go on and on about yourself. Listen. Our industry tends to raise and bring up people on platforms. They become cliques. They become people that think they're too good to be somewhere because they've done more than someone else has. Every single day I'm on social media. Every single conference I go to, I meet someone that's taught me something. It could be someone that's just arriving in the industry or someone that's looking to find and ignite the passion of the career that they feel has been tired. But the only way you learn that is if you listen. And if you listen to this client that you potentially are hoping to sign, then that means that they know that you are on their side, that you are going to develop and create and execute a moment in life, a moment in time that truly is unique. Because what we do, this is the world of weddings. We are in weddings right now. Weddings does something quite different than corporate, does something quite different than bar and bat mitzvahs. Weddings, which I love, have been on television for so many years doing weddings, is about telling a story. Isn't that cool? Right? What's the story that we're telling? Yell it out to me. There's a lot of you in here and only 20 people said love. So, what is the story about? It's about the love between two people that we, whether you are the planner, the DJ, the caterer, whatever vendor you are, together we're creating a story. Now, after listening and acquiring the account and figuring this all out, I like to say I'm like an author. You're like an author. You're telling a story. Your job is to find out as much information about the couple. And I beg of you all now to call them couples and not brides and grooms. We're in a whole new stratosphere now. So when you're planning the couple's celebration, their wedding, you want to find out things. And sometimes they don't know what they want to tell you because they don't know what their story is. So our job is to really kind of pull it out of them meeting by meeting. And if we do our job really beautifully, we tell the story. We tell the story of the couple, and then we tell it from the first page. The first page of that couple's story is the first sentence. The first sentence might be their save the date. Everything else in between is everything scattered, the words amongst their story. Their love story ends with the final period and the word the end. That might be the exiting out of their door from the celebration that night. It might be their thank you card. But remember, from the first page to the last page, it's your job to now become a wedding author and create each celebration just like that. Now I want to walk you through some of the things that I have gone. Want to hear some of my struggles? You don't need to know all the successes because you could just look that up, but I don't really want to talk about that. Is that okay? Okay, struggles. Confidence. How many struggle with confidence? How many are not raising their hand because they're too confident and they can't admit that they don't have confidence? Confidence. I started my business when I was 19 years old. I was going to school to become a lawyer, and I left school because I knew it was the wrong thing to do and my parents couldn't afford it. I left. I started doing singing telegrams for a living, and then, yes, I was doing singing telegrams for a living. And I dressed up in ridiculous costumes and was given this opportunity to buy this singing telegram company at the age of 19, borrowed money from my grandfather, opened up a little store. Someone came in and asked if I decorate their kid's bar mitzvah like the window display I had, which was hideous. And I said yes. But I had no confidence because when she left, I didn't know what a bar mitzvah was. I'm a Roman Catholic from Portchester, New York, in an Italian family, and I'm like, what the hell is a bar mitzvah? So I took the job. I mean, my other philosophy besides confidence is, promise me one thing. I'm giving you simple advice today. Confidence sometimes is the smoke and mirror. Because at 19, I didn't have confidence because I didn't know there was an industry. I didn't know there were associations. I didn't know people were planners to produce events. I knew none of this. So I had to create this illusion. I wasn't 19, I was older, never shared my age, because if you think about it, I'm 6 years old and the kid getting bar mitzvah. And then I needed to create the confidence that I knew what I was talking about. So with confidence comes the next thing I want all of you to remember. The one word you never, ever use in your vocabulary, both professionally and personally, is the word no. No is a wall. Someone else in this room is going to say yes. I always said yes when I didn't know what to do, because then I figured it out. Yes gives you 10 steps ahead of everybody else. What this industry has now are multiple people in volume in each of the categories of business. This is a whole other world than it was when I started. Look at this room filled with professionals. Professionals acting like professionals. By the way, that's important. Because that's really important. That's why you're here, wanting to learn. So, we're here with confidence. We're now knowing not to say no. Now my struggles come by making mistakes. Just because I said yes doesn't mean I didn't make a mistake. And let me tell you something, the mistakes are endless that I've made. I've had hoopahs crash on me. I've had centerpieces catch on fire. I've had myself driving the truck going southbound on a northbound highway. That's me. One of the reasons why I know I can do everything in my business is because I've done everything in my business. Because I started so young, I know how to do every vendor or every employee's jobs if I had to jump in, which I always do. Being an owner of a business doesn't mean you can't get on a ladder. Being an owner of a business doesn't mean you can't be at break and sweeping up the dance floor after the event is over, making sure most of the should be getting out of time so the venue wants you back for the next party that you go. And sometimes in this business, everyone assumes that they can do certain things because they've done it before. It's kind of time they have to show. So remember you're building a team. Remember that your team is your core value of executing who you are as a company. Now I get this question all the time as I travel and as I speak, and people tap me on the shoulder and say, how did you become so successful? How did you find out who you are? Was it an overnight success? People, it's been 30